of the A38 dual carriageway down to the Cross Keys Roundabout and taking the first turn on the left, which leads to Haresfield and Harescombe. At the moment, the Haresfield-Harescombe road is closed, but we can see enough of it from doing it this way to get an idea of how it works. So it's the first turn on the left towards Haresfield and Harescombe. The useless facts: this Cross Keys Roundabout is so called because there used to be a pub called the Cross Keys, which is pretty much where Costa is now. When it was knocked down, they took it down almost brick by brick, like they were rebuilding it somewhere else. Anyway, so first exit to Haresfield and Harescombe. Up ahead we can turn into the junction, we just can't go very far. But the thing to watch out for here is it's a mandatory right turn. So there's a right turn arrow on the road, there's a give way sign, and then the give way lines on the road. You have no choice but to turn right, no entry signs up there. Right, so we're going to go from Bath Road onto A38 Gloucester. Standard piece of advice here is don't use the lane marked A38 Gloucester unless you want to go in the A38 to Gloucester. It's not rocket science, so we're in the right hand lane, turning right to the fourth exit. And I go into the lane marked A38 Gloucester and then just stay in that lane. Okay, so there's the opportunity to go into the lane marked A38 Gloucester, stay in that lane, don't cross the white line on the right hand side, or the left hand side for that matter, stay in the lane, cancel the signal, off on the A38, and then when it's safe we're going to take the left hand lane. And now we could have taken the far left lane there, the all routes lane. I'll explain a little bit why we didn't do that. Right, so we're coming down to the Cross Keys Roundabout, and this time we're going to take the A38 to Bristol and Stroud. As you can see on the next sign, on the sign after that it's signposted to Whitminster and Dursley. So I'm in the left hand lane as I should be, but now I've got a reason to be in the right hand lane, so I can go across. There's two lanes in the roundabout, one's marked A38 Gloucester, the other's marked all routes. A lot of people take this roundabout wrong. The correct lane to take is the lane marked all routes. It feels a bit counterintuitive because you keep to the left on the roundabout. That is the correct way to do it, that's the way the roundabout's marked up. Unfortunately, there's no signage as you approach from this side to tell you which lanes you're getting into. It's not until you get on the roundabout that you can see the lanes. So we're going to go to the middle lane here, which says all routes. Follow it round, keep in the lane, don't change lanes, stay in that lane until we reach our exits, and then off. Right, so we're coming from Stroud Road, B4008, towards Gloucester. So the first thing we've got is this roundabout, which looks like two roundabouts, but it's not, it's one roundabout. It's just a very stretched out roundabout. We're taking the second exit towards Gloucester B4008. So as usual, we give way to the right hand side. No need to signal unless we're going onto the motorway. It's going to widen to 2 lanes. When it does, the left hand lane is signposted B4008, so that's what we're going to take. Now here we don't cross the red area, that's the slip road from the motorway, so we're forced into the right hand lane. At this point, check your mirrors, signal, get across into the left hand lane if possible. Bear in mind highway code rule 137. 2-lane dual carriageway, you should drive in the left hand lane, use the right hand lane for overtaking and turn it right. After overtaking, return to the left hand lane when it's safe. So we're going to keep left as always. We're taking the third exit of the roundabout towards Gloucester A38. The road markings and signs do say I could use any lane. The left hand lane is always going to be the easiest. Stay in the left hand lane, follow around. This lane is going to take us off automatically, there's no necessity to signal, and we're on the left hand lane on the dual carriageway, which is where we want to be. Okay, so back on the A38 heading down towards the Cross Keys Roundabout. This time we're going to take the B4008 to Stonehouse, the road that's going to take us over the motorway. So on the sign I can see it says the second exit. It also mysteriously says A430. I'm not quite sure where the A40 comes from or goes to, but according to the sign, this is also the exit for the A430. Second exit. This is often done as an independent drive, either following directions from B4008 or on the sat nav. Now it's important here that you look at the signs, read the signs, and take note of what they're telling you, same as the road markings. Have a look on the left hand side, there's a sign which says B4008 in the right hand lane, get in lane. So we're going to cross into the right hand lane. And this is not 2 roundabouts, it's 1 elongated roundabout. And follow B4008. There are signs and markings which are a bit faded and sometimes covered up. But the best thing to do is just keep to the left. So once we're on the roundabout, we're just going to keep to the left. Some faded markings on the road there for B4008, and also just behind that bush. If we keep to the left, and then his left hand lane is going to split, and again we're going to keep to the left, taking the B4008.